So who is James Holmes, the man accused of massacring innocent people who just happened to go to a midnight movie? Well, today Holmes making his first court appearance. We're learning more and more about him. We caught up with the Colorado man who says he had drinks with Holmes just a few nights before the shooting. So what impression did Holmes make on Jackie Mithchell? Griff Jenkin spoke with Mithchell.
Greta, this is the bar just a few blocks from James Holmes' apartment where one regular customer believes he saw the suspect last Tuesday evening and shared a beer with him. Jackie, when did you last see Mr. Holmes, and what can you tell us about what he was wearing, about what he was saying to you?
Tuesday around, I don't know, 6 or 6:30 or so, we were all on the patio at a local bar, and, the guy was just kind of at the table, and we just talking sports to another table, and he was there, He had input maybe on a couple of things, but nothing serious.
So you're sitting at a table with some friends,
Mm-hmm.
and then he comes out and sits at the table next to you, but no one else at that table?
No, nobody's at the table, just him.
And how did your conversation strike up? How did it even be? Like, have you seen him there before? Did you ever meet him before that?
I've never met him before that, but I saw him maybe 3 or 4 times.
At that bar?
Yes.
Okay.
First time we had a conversation was probably Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday. And we were talking about football.
So he's sitting at the table next to you. I'm trying to sort of minute by minute play out how this happened. He just leans over and says, "Hey, I'm James," or did he identify himself?
I shook his, we shook hands, because I shook hands with everybody at the table. But I'm not sure if he mentioned James Holmes or John or where. I don't remember that.
What was his demeanor like? I mean, you're at happy hour having beers. Was he happy-go-lucky? What can you tell us about the way he was acting or his sort of mood?
Just quiet. I mean, he said some of the Broncos might make the playoffs, or they should make the playoffs, and he didn't say too much. So you notice he was there, but he wasn't like in all the conversations. But he didn't seem like he was a bad guy.
There have been reports that he had dyed his hair red. We've now seen in the media pictures that he posted to a dating site. Did he have orange hair?
No. It was brown. It wasn't orange. Not that day. It wasn't.
Normal hair. How do you identify him? So after the shooting happened,
mm-hmm.
You saw on the TV his picture, or like how did you realize? When did you realize this is the guy that we had drinks with on Tuesday?
I walked in the house Friday from a bad day at work and walked in there, just put it on the TV, and I was like, wow, I know this guy. So I called my brother. I was like, man, I know this dude. I said, I had a beer with this guy. And then it was on me, it was the Zephyr. And then I was like, wow. And then some they was talking about the bar before then, but I don't pretty much know that security guard and all that other stuff. But the guy I saw in the bar was James Holmes.
You just, by identification, you just remember?
It made my hair stand up on my head, and I don't even got hair.
The other people you're with, your friends, did you call them too and say, hey, guys, do you remember that guy?
A couple of us talked about it,
And does any of those guys, your friends that were at the table, disagree that maybe it wasn't that person?
No. Everybody was on the same page. Everybody saw the same thing.
Everybody agrees. The bar owner of the Zephyr says, we don't think we saw him. We don't think Jackie saw him. It was someone else, possibly.
Well, that's his opinion. I don't even know if he was there. So, matter of fact, he wasn't there. So, he can't tell me what I saw. But I know I don't want to put these people in the mix of this, but they saw the same thing.
So you go to this bar occasionally, regularly, if you will.
Yeah.
Why then is there some debate in the media accounts about whether he was there or not?
I can't answer that. I know what I saw, and to this point right now, looking at that picture on the TV again, I'll say it again. He was there.
You're 100% sure?
100%.
The owner here at the Zephyr Lounge has a different side of the story. Myron Melnick is the owner here at the Zephyr. Myron, Jackie Mithchell told us he's certain he saw out on this patio Mr. Holmes on Tuesday evening. Do you recall that? Have you talked to your bartenders? What do you say about that?
I've talked to my staff, and nobody in my staff is familiar with him. I'm here approximately 6 to 7 hours a day, I see when I'm downstairs in my office, I have my security cameras in front of me, and I watch the door. It's our job to watch the door, to monitor who comes in and out of here. And we're not familiar with this person as a regular customer.
Now, Mr. Mithchell said that he had seen him in here 2 or 3 times in the past, once with a group of those students, and then as he was telling us, certain on Tuesday night, but he was by himself that night, and he told us he didn't recall red or orange hair. Is it possible that he could have come in for a period of time, James Holmes, and had a beer out here and you didn't see it? Like, how certain are you that he was or wasn't here?
If I had to testify in court, I'm not 100% certain that he was here or not here.